If you've clicked on this video, chances are you want to be able to manage your time better. Because right now you're probably struggling to balance school, your social life, your family, and everything else in between because you think you don't have enough time. And one of the biggest things that I've heard students around me say is that, oh, I just don't have enough time. I don't have enough time to do this, to do that, and just combine all of these things together. And the thing is, it's not actually their fault because school never taught us this valuable skill that literally will help us in our entire life, and that is time management. If you think about it, the school system placed us into like a fixed schedule. Like every day you would have this class at this time, this class at this time, and it would just put us into a very rigid schedule. And because of that, we've been told what to do every single time, and we don't actually know how to plan for ourselves. Because once I've joined university, I've actually had to improve my time management skills a lot. Look, the student who just smoked you on the exam didn't just do better than you, they just managed the time better. Like they were able to allocate their time in more efficient ways. My name is Matthew. I graduated as the valedictorian of my high school, and I'm currently studying in Hong Kong University. But I'm still able to enjoy so many different hobbies like judo, lacrosse, basketball, swimming, you name it. And all because I knew how to manage my time efficiently. So in this video, I'm going to teach you how you can do the same so that you can actually find time to do the things you love and finally take control of your time as a student. The first thing that you need to do is to eliminate. Imagine this is your to-do list, like the list of all the things that you need to do. Just rip it in half. Because most of the stuff that's on your to-do list isn't actually that important if you think about it. Like most stuff on my to-do list is like complete garbage anyways. Like I don't actually have to do it. Because the 80-20 rule states that only 20% of the things that you do lead to 80% of the results. This ratio is key to understanding the principle of elimination. Because if you focus on the 20% that leads to 80% of the results, you're literally going to save yourself so much more time and energy. So ask yourself this question. If I only was able to do one or maximum two things today, what will I do? And for me right now, the two things that I'm doing today is I'm recording 2 videos, and number 2, I'm going to my school to talk to my juniors. And here's the thing, when you limit your to-do list to just 1 or 2 things, chances are you're probably going to finish those things in your to-do list. And you're going to finish the day feeling super accomplished. Look, you can be the most efficient note taker out there. You could have like a writing speed of like 1,000 words per minute, right? But you're not actually being effective in your studying. So if there's one key mindset that I want you to understand today, is that not all tasks are created equal. And once you're able to eliminate most of the tasks that aren't actually important, you'll be able to focus so much better and accomplish your goals much more quickly. One does not accumulate but eliminate. It is not daily increase but daily decrease. The height of cultivation always runs to simplicity. I sound so racist. But however, even Bruce Lee, arguably one of the best martial artists out there, if he said that you need to eliminate, bro, I'm gonna trust him. The second thing that you need to know is you need to be able to plan your day beforehand. Because most students, they struggle with something called decision fatigue. They wake up and they don't know what to do next. So they spend the entire day making millions and millions of decisions, and they just don't know what to do in their entire day. And here's the thing, they end up wasting their energy and time, which is kind of like a double whammy, like a 2-slap combo to the face. Imagine your brain kind of like a phone battery. When you wake up, you're like at 100%, right? But like when you check your phone first thing in the morning, guess what? That battery kind of just drops by 5% already. If you're thinking to yourself, oh, what should I do? What should I do? What should I eat? What should I study? Slowly, that battery goes smaller and smaller and smaller until you're left with around 50%, but you haven't actually done anything yet. So to counter this, I plan my day out beforehand. Like every single night when I have like maybe like 5% left in like my brain meter, I don't need to like focus anymore because I'm not doing any deep work. But during those like 5 brain cells, like the 5% that I have left, I'm planning out my day tomorrow so that I don't have to make millions and millions of decisions in the day like most other students. So during my night routine, what I like to do is that I like to have a Google Calendar. And I would just put the 1 or 2 tasks that are in my to-do list like the most important ones, and I would time block them in my Google Calendar. So right now I have like, I don't know, like 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. record 2 videos. But when you time block these things, don't just time block and say, oh, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. deep work. No. You want to plan things into the most detailed way possible. So when you literally wake up tomorrow morning, you can jump straight into studying without thinking about which thing you're going to study tomorrow. So that would look like 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. I'm going to do one past paper of mathematics and I'm going to mark it. And just so you know, I don't schedule everything in because that's just kind of unrealistic, right? I'm not gonna schedule every single little thing like, oh, 9 a.m., wake up, eat breakfast, brush my teeth. I'm not gonna do that in such intricate detail because it's just like the principle of elimination. If you eliminate and only put 1 or 2 things into like your calendar, you're going to be able to focus on those 1 or 2 things much more. And here's a pro tip. When I'm doing my night routine and I'm planning my day in advance, I literally visualize myself sitting in this exact chair with this phone like clasped to like this, I don't know, whatever thing, like the hook thing that you call it. And so if you visualize yourself completing your tasks tomorrow, chances are you're more likely to do it because you've just tricked your subconscious mind. The last thing you need to know is that you need to be way more selfish with your time. The reason why most people, and this is not just limited to students, the reason why most people don't succeed is because they don't value their time. Think about it. Most people allow like toxic friends, social media, porn, and video games to overrun their life. And it's because they don't value their time. Because if they just had a little bit more self-respect for themselves, they wouldn't be scrolling on social media like a monkey. I'm gonna confess, like I was one of these people. And I was like one of these people who would like watch porn and play video games and think to myself, that I'm actually doing something good for myself because I'm like relaxing. And it was just all a bunch of cope. Because if I truly valued my time, I wouldn't be doing all these instant gratification activities that wasn't actually propelling me towards progress. And so right now, you should be pissed if other things randomly just steal your time. You need to be actually like be a little bit upset when people around you, they ask you if you want to go to this party, but you don't actually want to go. If you don't want to go, of course. If you look at the most successful people like Elon Musk, if I were to ask Elon Musk for 15 minutes of his time, he's probably going to like completely like push me away, right? He wouldn't let me speak to him because that's just how much Elon Musk values his time. So if you actually value your time, you know what to do. I don't have to tell you what you need to do because you already know what things are good or bad for you. The most successful people value time even more than money because with money, you can just earn it back later. But with time, you can never ever get it back. And as students, like you and me as students, we literally don't want to waste our student life because chances are when we're like 30 or 40, we'll be like having like this wave of nostalgia and thinking to ourselves, damn, I really wish that I could have spent my time better in high school and university. Look, I know that this may sound a little bit grim, but you and I, we're never going to get our student years back again. So we need to treasure this time as much as we can and do things that will benefit our future self. Do things that our future self, like future Matthew, would be proud of. Anyways, I hope you got tons of value from this video, and if this video has helped you, please leave a comment down below so that I can know. But if you want more exclusive content, go and check out my Instagram. It's in my description or like on my channel page or whatever. As always, may God guide us on the right path, and I'll see you in the next video.